Rajamouli sir has to tell me when is that film happening with his Anmol Ratan.
With these two, hopefully very soon. But like how I do for all my films, I have to write the script, and the script have to demand them. Then immediately I'll go grab their collars, bring them onto the set.
I don't know how to express it to Rajamouli sir, but getting a call from him about work, I have some 1,000 crackers burning inside me. It's like a festival. It's like a Diwali in my mind, in my body.
He's not going to settle down for a 50 or a 60 or a 70. This is a filmmaker who wants nothing but 100. You give him 101. 110 bhi de do na, he will not say no, he will take it. But he will not settle down below that 100 he has.
For all film-related interviews, reviews and content, please like and subscribe to Pooja Talwar. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram.
What happens when three superstars come together? Thank you so much, Team RR. But please tell me, three superstars together in one frame. What is the set like?
You mean when Alia was there?
I'm talking about you two and your director, the biggest superstar.
I am not a superstar. I'm just a good director who can bring superstars together.
Yeah, that's why the only person who can bring, the person who brings stars together is also called a superstar.
Yeah, in this case, when they're on the shot, when they're doing the shot, I'll be the most happiest person because they would be giving life to my thoughts. They'll be doing a fabulous job. Between action and cut, they are my strength. My Ram and Bheem are my strength and my everything. From cut to again action, they are the worst kids to have on the set.
God, here we go again.
देखो आप लोगों का शिकायत हो रहा है
नहीं हाँ शिकायत तो हो रहा ही है तो I need to request आप सभी को एक ही रिक्वेस्ट है बस ये प्रश्न मत पूछिए इनसे कि were we naughty or were we not naughty क्योंकि एक बार इनका इंटेंसिटी बढ़ता जा रहा है
that is new words to describe us.
I know exactly. Yeah, he's starting off new.
No, because it's a frustration of 3 years that I have kept in my heart. So whenever someone is touching it, it's pouring out.
My God, look at that.
No, I'm going to see how much is going to pour out when the movie releases on the 7th of Jan. I'm sure he's going to hug both of us and break down and say you were the best.
No, I will do that now itself. I'll do that now itself. Whenever I see any image from my movie, I'll do that now itself. I'm saying between action and cut, I have the best of the people. Between cut and action, I have the naughtiest kids on the set.
New picture release होंगे हम बोलेंगे मेरे दो अनमोल रतन एक राम एक भीम
एक राम एक लखन
totally हाँ लखन नहीं है अब राम और भीम है
राम और भीम है
And before I come to रामचरण तारक सर आपका तो फैंडम इतना इम्प्रेस हो गया आपके शुद्ध हिंदी से इतने अच्छे कमेंट आ रहे हैं जैसा हिंदी ये बोले यही हमारा डायलेक्ट है I mean really
I mean, I should thank my teacher, my Hindi teacher. मेरा first language था school में हिंदी. तो फिर I really have to thank her for giving me good basics. और बाद में I think I should thank all my friends, people from the film fraternity, जो मुझसे हिंदी में बात किया करते थे और मुझे ये confidence दे दिया उन्होंने और बाद में आप जैसे लोग, आप journalists भी. So whenever I talk in Hindi, you've been encouraging me. Thank you.
But also it's a pan-Indian film. I mean Hindi ही नहीं है, बाकी भाषाओं में भी आएगी. And I want to ask you both actors before I go to Rajamouli sir, what is it like being part of such a larger-than-life set when you know you are creating something epic?
I think 3 years of our life we put into this product. And just getting a call from him, I don't know how to express it to Rajamouli sir, but getting a call from him about work, I have some 1,000 crackers burning inside me. It's like a festival. It's like a Diwali in my mind, in my body, and And that is actually what we experienced also. It was like a festival of learning to be a better person, a better actor उनके सेट में सिर्फ एक्टिंग के बारे में या सीन ना एक्सप्लेन करते, मगर he indirectly teaches us how to be as a better person also, which he doesn't do it, but indirectly we learn so much from him. And after coming after Bahubali, working with a man like that, it is an honor and it's a pleasure.
With Bahubali himself, I know that. And Tarak, sir, aap aur Rajamouli sir also go back like 20 years friends bhi hain. Is he tough as a director or is he like दोस्ती कुछ याद रखते हैं?
दोस्ती तो हाँ, तो बोल रहे हैं ना, वही एक्सेप्ट किए थे कि दोस्ती बस वो जो कट और दूसरा एक्शन के बीच में रहता है इनका, उसके बाद ये दोस्ती नहीं रखते हैं। जब इनका फिल्म हो रहा है, दोस्ती गई भाड़ में। इनको तो बस याद रहता है इनकी वो जो ड्रीम है, इसको कैसा अचीव करें हम। एंड व्हाट चरण सेड इज आल्सो सो ट्रू। I just want to cut copy paste that what my friend said. So it's fantastic. He's everything, you know. He's a mixture. He's a bundle of everything to us, you know. For me and Charan, we've known him from a very long time. You know, Charan's second film was with him. Coincidentally, my second film was with him. So this bond has increased over years, and I don't know. I mean, here you're dealing with a filmmaker, a director, a friend, a philosopher, a guide, a brother, a family member who knows everything about us.
It's very difficult in what we feel about Rajamouli garu.
Right, it's very difficult, and yeah. So I think that's the same case with Rajamouli also. You know, sometimes I know he wants to say a lot about us. He's lost of words, and so are we.
Rajamouli sir, please tell me, you know, I mean, it's one of the most anticipated films of the year. Also, before this film, you gave us one of the biggest, magnum opus bhi nahi bol sakti, there are more adjectives I could add to it. Everyone's expecting one. And, you know, when I read, it's just a sense of pride because they say it's you who has given Indian cinema. I mean, the kind of stories we want to see and the cinematic experience. Does that get you anxious that so much of expectations and everything before you and when you make anything?
No, expectations actually are boosters for me. They're never there is never a pressure. See, if there is so much of expectation, that automatically means so many people are ready to watch your film on the first day. No, your opening is going to be great. From then onwards, the film has to take it forward. But so many people expecting means that people are ready to listen to your story. And when I have a story like RRR, where there are so many sequences that are going to touch the hearts of the people, that will make me even more confident about the film. Absolutely. So expectations are never a pressure for me.
And another thing that I want to ask is about this is to the three of you, about two revolutionaries. You decided, what if they had met? They could be friends. It's really interesting. And then for the two of them, I'm sure they heard about them, but then analyzing what could be their, you know, the chemistry or the brotherhood between them. What was that like? Please tell me. I was really intrigued because it's your perception.
So let me tell you, Pooja, the way we work is obviously like you were saying. This is a completely fictional story based upon two real life characters. So when it's a completely fictional story, as writers, we write our own characterizations to that. The characterizations are inspired by the spirit of the heroes, but in this particular story we have a certain beginning and ending, how they transform from the beginning to end. They have a certain character. For that, what we do is we do character designing workshops. So suppose we are writing the character of Alluri, then my father, myself, Charan will sit, and there is we answer like about hundreds of questions about the character Ram in our film. It starts from what he was like a child. what would he eat as a child, which has got nothing to do with my film. But we write the entirety of his characterization from his beginning to end, how he changed as a teenager, what were her likes and dislikes as a young man, what are his loves, how did they change from childhood to his adulthood, why did they change, what caused it, so how would he behave in certain situations. Like, we answered like hundreds of questions. It was very tiring, which was exhaustive, but at the end of the day, all three of us had a very clear-cut understanding about what Ram is in the film. Same thing with Bhim. He was a tribal, he's an innocent, he's a Kapari in Hindi lo? Shepherd. Gadaria. Everything. So how would he behave when he's thrown into a city? So it is like, we putting us into jungle. For him, it is the jungle is his home, and he's been put into a city which is a jungle for him. So how would he behave? So like this, we answered hundreds of questions, and the characters were designed.
Wow.
So and the designing includes what he wears, how comfortable he is in that attire. All those were designed, and we are very clear about how to follow that. So it's no longer the historical character that we know. We have a clear-cut character in front of our eyes, and they behave according to the scenes and emotions that are in the film. So that's our approach to filmmaking.
And Ram and Bhim, I want to ask you, this must have been like sitting in a masterclass, right? And what was it about your characters when it came to you that resonated? As actors, you were like, this could be me. That you put a part of yourself in it.
I mean, see, Rajamouli itself designing the character and deciding that Charan should be Ram and I should be Bhim, that itself gave us that we are at the right place. Because it's his confidence, it's his vision, and it's his idea of casting us in these roles. So for us, it was more of delivering the confidence he had in us, delivering what he just wants us to deliver, what he's asking us to deliver. That itself is a big task for an actor too, because he's not going to settle down for a 50 or a 60 or a 70. This is a filmmaker who wants nothing but 100. You give him 101, 110 bhi de do na, he will not say no, he will take it. But he will not settle down below that 100 he has.
Absolutely. Yes, Ram.
Basically, yes, these are two legends that we have studied, and Bachpan say we've been hearing about them in our school books, our history at home. But the spirit of these two characters is what he's put on the table. But everything he's designed around the character as a fictional story around these two characters. And that also kind of made it a little easy that we are not doing a biopic of these two legends, but we are doing something which is Rajamouli Garu's story around these two characters. But that was, I think, one of the best ideas I've ever heard in storytelling space, where fiction and slightly living
reality,
real legends, once upon a time, real legends coming together. And that was like a मन में जो बहुत सारे फूटते हैं, like crackers in our head, like very happy things, like we're going to be part of something very exciting, like we're going to learn something very new, but yet we are going to be depicted as two legends who existed, and great legends.
And just watching those scenes and the trailer that Rajamouli sir has given us, I am just like waiting, and it's truly a theatrical experience. And Rajamouli sir, let me tell you something. I was speaking to a few Koreans. Their introduction to Indian cinema, they're just two films, Three Idiots and Bahubali.
Wow.
So now we are waiting to see, what you have given and what these, your two brilliant actors are going to do on screen. You waited for 3 years, and I know a lot of things happened, but consistently have tried. So now, and it's one of the most anticipated films of 2022 and the theatrical experience. Do you feel that now this is something that we're going to go to the theaters and watch, but do you see going forward are our narratives going to change because we also have other platforms that are catering? How do you feel as three creators sitting here?
No, it is. Earlier, we used to have one platform, which was cinemas. Then we had two platforms, which were cinemas and satellite channels. Now we have three platforms, including the personal devices.
Yeah.
Personal devices, and I don't think anything is going to change. Ultimately, a story is a story. You have to connect to the emotions of the people in any which way. Each storyteller has his own way of narrating his stories, but I don't see there is much change in it. There is a slight change for cinema viewing experience in the film theaters because the emotions have to be collective. In the sense, human beings are social animals. So they like to enjoy as a group. So in cinema theater, you sit with 300, 400 people whom you don't know. You might not know who is sitting next to you, but there is a common connect. When you laugh at a comedy sequence, the way you enjoy it in a theater is much different than you're watching at a home or on a personal device.
Totally.
It is the same scene, but the way you enjoy it is different. So in film theaters, the experience is different, but the story remains the same. You still connect. Just the experience changes.
Absolutely. And also for you two actors, it's a very inspiring time. Ab jate ye bata do, which was your favorite scene or the toughest scene that we can all, any anecdote that when we watch the movie, we know, this is actually what happened there.
Everything about RRR was tough. Everything about RRR is memorable. Every day, every shot was an experience for us to experience. The toughest, I would say that, there's one after the other which is going to follow when the movie releases. I leave it to the audiences to decide which was tough for us as actors. So I just don't want to reveal much about this because I don't want to be a spoiler. And my director is right there in the video. So
they're very scared of you, Rajamouli. Very scared of you.
No, it's not scared, but I value his vision, for him.
I would say immense respect.
Yeah. It's immense respect. Ram, what would you want to say?
And, like Tarak said, it was every moment of this film was filled with a lot of memories that I'm going to take back to my grave, possibly. And yes, working with Rajamouli Garu itself is one big memorable journey I'm going to have. And thanks to him, he gave me my brother Tarak right next to me for 200 odd days. Having spent time with him on sets, off sets, that is something I'm going to take back. I'm going to talk to a lot of people, what kind of moments I had with him and how I enjoyed him, how in few days I've also learned from him, the kind of things, we was a lot of exchange of artistic exchange, outside the artistic exchange also in my home. Thank you, Rajamouli Garu, for giving me this brother who I surprised myself, like how much I can love this guy again. And
wow.
And coming to the cinema, where what are those memorable moments, or what is that one moment? I will definitely not be a spoiler, sir. But interval block is my favorite episode which we worked, and in the interval block, the last shot is my favorite. Before you step out and come back again, so you look out for that last shot in the interval.
We have to go to the theater to watch it. Thank you so much, the three of you. And Rajamouli sir, मुझे लग रहा है आपके ये दो अनमोल रतन, Ram and Bheem, are all set to do another film with you. So when is the next announcement?
अरे आपके मुंह में घी
I'd love to.
वो जल्दी हो जाए.
Thank you, Pooja ji. Lovely talking.
Thank you, Pooja ji. Thank you so much.
Thank
It was
you.
great talking to you.
Thank you.
And Rajamouli sir has to tell me, when is that film happening with this Anmol Ratan?
With these two, I hopefully very soon, but like how I do for all my films, I have to write the script and the script have to demand them. Then immediately I'll go grab their collars, bring them onto the set.
That will happen. Thank you so much. And as I rightly tell you, you are the textbook in filmmaking. Looking forward to a lot more from you. Thank you so much. And Happy New Year. And may everything be okay with all of us, and
Merry
keep
Christmas and
entertaining.
Thank you
Thank-
so much, Pooja.
thank
We
you.
wish you the same.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much.
Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you, sir. Bye.
If you've liked this interview, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram.